It's justice 4 years in the making.
And they decided in fewer than 4 hours that women have a right to be free from sexual assault regardless of whether they are incarcerated.
On Wednesday, a federal jury awarded a former inmate $1.7 million to compensate her for the suffering she endured while in custody at the Milwaukee County Jail in 2013, plus another $5 million in punitive damages.
It was $1 million for each of the times he had so viciously violated her.
Robin Cello was one of the woman's attorneys in the civil case. She says her client was pregnant when correctional officer Xavier Thicklin sexually assaulted her on 3 separate occasions and then sexually assaulted her 2 more times within days of giving birth. The victim was also shackled while giving birth, a practice Cello says violated her constitutional rights and put both her and her baby's lives at risk. While the jury found the restraints did not cause the victim harm, jurors did conclude the practice had no legitimate, non-punitive governmental purpose.
The most important thing that anybody wants in a courtroom is to be heard and to be believed, and she was heard and she was believed.
I'm in a ascended flat off of Highway 36.
A Greendale police officer pulls over Catherine Torres last week. He tells Torres it's because her front license plate is missing. On Friday, Torres alleges the officer profiled her.
The first
Filming cops declare war on police brutality. $6.7 million awarded to woman raped repeatedly by guard in Milwaukee jail. A federal jury Wednesday awarded $6.7 million to a woman who was raped repeatedly by a guard when she was being held in the Milwaukee County Jail 4 years ago. The guard, Xavier Thicklin, was acting under his scope of employment when the sexual assaults occurred, and therefore Milwaukee County is liable for the damages amount, the jury determined. The jury also found there was no legitimate government purpose to shackle the woman during childbirth labor, but jurors did not find she was injured and therefore awarded her no monetary damages, according to Teresa Kleinhaus, a Chicago attorney who litigated the case with other attorneys from the firm. Kleinhaus said her client was pleased with the verdicts. The plaintiff is not being named because she was a victim of a sexual assault. She was raped repeatedly at the age of 19. She sought justice and she is glad the system delivered that justice, Kleinhaus said. She hopes to prevent other women from being sexually assaulted in the Milwaukee County Jail. Officials from Milwaukee County did not immediately respond to a request for comment. In the trial, the woman testified that Thicklin assaulted her in various places in the jail and that she still has nightmares. Thicklin was charged with sexual assault and pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. He was fired. The woman was already pregnant when she was booked into the jail in early 2013. She was shackled as she went through labor later that year. She was admitted to Aurora Sinai Medical Center at 3 a.m. and delivered a baby girl, who was healthy, 20 hours later.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea, too, that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.